understand that we, I mean teachers, must teach kids about the world and how it works. So we need to prepare our children, our students to live in the world, to collaborate, to communicate, to develop themselves, and to see the process of the world. Well, I had the presentation of myself, and before my presentation you could hear my status, you can hear my words, so here you can see the information about myself. Yes, it's true that I have been working at school for more than 20 years, but if we speak about the National Geographic platform and program, I have met and I have tried to use the course only in autumn of 2018, and in summer 2019 I could get the certificate, and for me it was a nice opportunity to see many different aspects of learning and the teaching process, because the National Geographic offers a wide assortment of professional learning opportunities for educators engaging their students from kindergartens to high school and even universities, and the programs and resources range from in the field projects to digital resources to online networks and different grants opportunities and courses. So your students can join virtual expeditions with National Geographic explorers, and students can explore their own curiosity with our innovative challenges, with the tools the National Geographic provides for everyone, and of course different competitions. Well, here you can see some of the opportunities. First of all, students matinee, the French word, but I like it very much, and National Geographic explorers, photographers, filmmakers, and the scientists embody the importance of living curious, responsible, and empowered lives. This site introduces these inspiring role models through students' matinee programs. I am not sure if you can hear me. Let me know if you are here.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, everything is great.
Because I can't see the picture with the people. Okay, well, and matinee presentations are approximately 1 hour or about that, and include a short answer and question sessions with the speakers. It's like we have in Skype in the classroom, like guest speaker. Well, also they provide geo challenges, and if you want to empower the students to change the world, Geo Challenges is for you. It is a project-based, multi-leveled competition from the National Geographic Society that challenges students groups in different grades, and they can develop creative solutions to today's urgent environmental problems. So they can work with local problems, regional problems, or problems, or even with the problems of the world. Combining science, geography, communication skills, challenges teams can take actions on the critical issues facing our planet. Just like National Geographic explorers, or take any other resource or any other issue the students would like themselves. Well, if you and your students want to develop their curiosity about the world, you also can join the interesting option, GeoB. It is also for the US this season, but 2 years ago, all teachers around the world could join it. Probably next year after COVID-19, also they will have this option for all teachers. But the idea of the GRB is, it is an annual competition based on geographical knowledge for different kinds of schools, private and public schools, home schools also. And they have the special rules where they present their projects about the nature, about the problems which they can solve themselves, like children, like students. Also, students and you can join different virtual field trips, so explore classrooms. The program that beams National Geographic's explorers directly into classrooms from the fields. So when they do their work, they can join your classrooms, your students, and show your students that science, exploration, conservation are alive outside their textbooks. So you can choose one biologist or maybe explorer and show his or her work at once. Join these virtual field trips and excite and motivate your students to learn the world. Well, if we speak about teachers, for teachers here also there are many interesting resources which we can use. And first of all, it is Digital Classroom magazine, where you can not only take something interesting for your lessons, but where you can publish your works also and show how you use perspectives and scales in your teaching process. Also, they have the resource library, which has a lot of different articles, how to use National Geographic's in lessons and after-school activities. And what I like most of all these options help teachers to develop the soft skills, the competencies of the 21st century over your students. Here you can see and collaboration and communication, critical thinking, and so on. For example, mapping, it's a kind of special thinking, allows the students to comprehend and analyze phenomena related to the places and the spaces around the world. And it scales from what they can touch and see in their classroom or their neighborhood to the world map or globe. The mapping resources are uniquely positioned to introduce map skills, engage the students with classic National Geographic maps, to interact with cutting-edge mapping technology. Also, educators can connect with each other, and educator block or educator network provides in-person and online experience that work at the local and national level. The network connects formal and informal educators to each other, and a host of a high quality, free, or sometimes at a small level cost with educational resources. So you can make the special plan of the lesson of some activities, and you can find a mentor for yourself to check it, to change something, and to show you other perspectives of your activity. Also, I invite everyone to join this community because this community is also the community of change makers. I am sure that if you want to develop your student skills, you need to be a long life learner, and of course you need to develop yourself first of all, and give the example to your students how to be an active person, how to change the world for the best, and that everyone is important in our world, first of all, like a person, like a creature. And it is also the connection from with the geography, biology, with science. Well, and if we speak about the professional development, different resources are provided here on the National Geographic platform, like Educators Network, with articles, with different courses, online courses. Well, when I have prepared for this webinar, I could count that there are now 8 or 9 courses which they would start this fall, this autumn. Usually they have 2 sessions. In September they start, in October in fall, and in spring. When I applied for the program, for the certification, it was a spring session, and usually they have also the autumn session. Well, also they have some special online courses, and these courses offering different kinds of practical strategies to improve your teaching practice. Courses are offered in variety of length and throughout the year, so you can choose what is better for you. I told you about grants for educators. Well, I can say that for teachers also are very important when you have some support and when you can understand that you are needy in the society, and when someone asks you the advice or something like that, when you are a mentor. And the best teachers, these grants help educators teach people about the world and how it works, empowering them to make it a better place, so to be change makers also. Project may introduce innovative instructional strategies, take proven ideas and scales, or adapt them for the different audiences, or measure what is working in education and add to the body of knowledge about how people learn. So they have some applications, some self-nominations also, and you can give the application for the grant and maybe to be a mentor or someone else in the National Geographic program and site. They also have the Grassroots Teacher Fellow program, and for me it was a great surprise because I have not checked about it, but the professional development opportunity for secondary school, for high school educators is made possible by a partnership between one special Lindbergh expedition, yeah, and the National Geographic Society. And they invite, they have the contest, and they invite sometimes teachers for the annual competitive application process, which is for selecting educators and host abroad Lindbergh expedition voyages for a life-changing and field-based experience. So you can be like a tourist, not a space tourist, but anyway, during some of the expedition, during some of the voyages. Of course, they have many statements for applying, but the most important is that you must be a certified National Geographic educator, and you need to develop the soft skills of your students and have the special strategy how to do that. I suppose that this program is also very interesting, and maybe one day I will try to apply for that also. Well, if you want to be a certified educator of National Geographic, you need to use the link on my slide. After the presentation, I am going to share this link also, and I'm going to share with you one file. One file. For me, it was very important when I was prepared for this certification, because I want to tell you that this course was rather difficult for me. First of all, because of the duration. It took for me for almost 5 months, and it has some stages. I will tell you about them. So I advise you to think over. So if you start in September or October, you will finish probably in December or maybe January, you will get your certification. It was difficult for me because there were some stages, and thanks to nice program of National Geographic, I could see many videos. I had many files, but I could not understand what must be at the end, what must be the result of my work, of my certification program. And now I would like to share this file with you because you could understand. If you would like to start this program, and if you have the strength to finish it, because it was rather complicated for me. Well, I told you that the next start for this program will be in September or October 2020. And on this platform, you just need to click notify me, and you will get the letter, the invitation for joining this program. And first of all, I would like to tell you about the benefits of this certification. Well, we have many different education programs and development programs for teachers, but here I could see that this professional development program builds educators' skills in generating classroom activities that are interdisciplinary and centered around real world problems at local, regional, and even global scales. For me, it was very important to show students that we care not only about the globe, but we care about our region, because we had some tasks which are connected with Ivanovo region. We care about our local community, I mean about our town, and also, what is more important, we could care about our school. And this local scale was presented also in our work. Participants also gain an understanding of the National Geographic learning frameworks. For me, it was also a great surprise that the course has many methodology, and step by step they provide the ideas how we can realize the program and how we can show different perspectives to our students. Also, they have a standards aligned tools designed to develop an explorer mindset in students of any ages. I could see the total works of many educators around the world, and I want to tell you that we had in our group like the teachers, educators of the kindergartens, and also the teachers, the educators from the university. And it was great that we could share our experience and work together. Certified educators receive a certificate and a digital badge, and National Geographic notifies the administrators of the achievements. It's also pretty nice that you have the certificate, and you have the badge which you can share with your colleagues and peers. Network, it's also pretty nice that certified educators join an inclusive community of educators committed to supporting each other continuing growth. Members of this community teach in a wide variety of professional settings at various grade levels and across all subject areas. What unites them is the desire to innovate across discipline and empower students to take actions to make the world a better place. Members of this unit group say that participation has very big contribution and very big impact to them and to their students, and which is also very important for me, that certified educators are reinventing education, and National Geographic wants to follow their lead. So you are like leaders, like mentors here, and this group is uniquely qualified for volunteer and paid professional opportunities to advise on contest and programming, lead National Geographic trainings, serve as mentors to other educators. And when you watch some videos during the program, you can ask these leaders, these hosts, any questions you have when you prepare your work. They receive early access to new National Geographic programs, including classroom connections with National Geographic explorers, and some certified educators also become the fellow members of the program I told you, like visiting some expeditions, like being the members of the expeditions. Well, the program for being a certified educator has 3 phases. The first phase is online workshop to hone your skills in National Geographic's educational mission, and also to present you this platform, how you will work on this platform, and who will be able to help you, like the hosts, like the volunteers who will be able to help you, and the people who are going to be the participants of this program. They have a special chat where you can introduce yourself and do many things which are required in phase number 1 when you prepare for your own work. Phase number 2 is the most well, I would say the very effective and hardworking part of the program, because here you need to provide 2 activities that apply the skills gained in phase number 1, and you need to think over about the future phase number 3, when you present your total work. I told you that during each step you have some special rules, some special requirements, and here you need to work with the students, but not like you have usual lessons, but teaching them through perspectives and the scales. So every time you watch some videos, you read some special documents, and you try to transform your teaching process following this phase, following the documents you got before. And phase number 3, it's a Capstone Project. For me, it was the hardest, because you need to record a about 5 minute video where you describe all the aspects of your project and where you share your teaching process through these perspectives. So you need to demonstrate how your teaching process has changed since this program, what you did before and how you do now. And showing this video, you need to inspire other educators and show them that this program helped not only you, but help your students in their growth. Well, after my presentation, I'm going to share the screen and to show the platform. But here I have the account of the teachers. It's a slide from my account. If you are online, if you are already applied for the educator, and here you can see, here there are the certification program, and here there are the rules. Two doors. So here you have the plan how you need to complete this program to get the certification, and also you have the signs like I have with number 3 and number 59. It's a kind of online chat where you can collaborate with your group. And one more thing which is very interesting, which was very interesting for me, that I could choose from some mentors. I could watch the videos and the work of some teachers, some certified educators, and I could choose one of them for being my mentee and for asking him or her when I have some problems. I did it 2 years ago, but when I watched some videos, I could understand that all of the teachers are very talented and have a very good development skills, and they like what they do, and they are ready to help anytime. I could choose a person, and I started to work with my program. You can see welcome to certification, welcome to phase number 1, welcome to phase number 3, and welcome to phase number 2 and number 3. When you finish one of the steps, you have the sign completed. It means that it takes some time, and when you have some videos, videos lasts from 2 minutes, for example, with the presentation, to 10-15 minutes. It depends on the topic, it depends on the perspective or scale. And it is also very good that they have many videos and many explanations. Well, someone wants to join, as I can see. Well, phase number 1, and here, as I told you, they show it's kind of introduction. They show a shared mission, so they explain what they do and why. Also, they try to think, they make think you about your teaching mission. So it means you need to analyze your work before and why are you.
I request any of the member has unmuted the mic.
Thank you. So they motivate you to think why you are here. What would you like to change in your teaching process? Is it very important for you? Or maybe you don't need to take time and you don't need to take your forces for this course because it is, as I told you, difficult. Well, then understanding human and natural worlds. They show here that it does not matter what subject you teach, that we, I mean educators, need to teach and need to use interdisciplinary methods and to explore the world at different levels with different points of view. And it is also very important. Perspectives and scales, it was the most important in methodology for me, because I had the methodology during university, but I did not think that these perspectives and scales are connected with our modern standards of education. And it's very nice that here during the videos, during the learning process, they show us how we can use it. Well, teaching about the world, interdisciplinary impact, and the teaching with the learning frameworks. Phase number one shows us how to work, shows us, involves us in these activities. But phase number two, two classroom activities, give us the instructions, mentors help, also peers feedbacks, because you need to apply both activities in your account chat, online chat in your group. And first of all, you need not only to show your activities, you need to work with activities of other teachers, of other educators. You need to help them and give them feedbacks. So you need to read their plans, you need to understand their ideas, you need to check how they use perspectives and scales during their activities, give maybe some ideas or share some interesting moments, or maybe to write something, or maybe to ask something. After that, when you have checked some of peers' works, activities, and give them feedbacks, your activities are checked by the mentor, and he or she, it depends whom you would choose, gives you also some ideas, gives you the feedback. And I want to tell you that for me, when I could see my plans, I thought they were brilliant. But when I worked with my peers, they gave me many ideas, many insights. And also my mentor gave me the opportunity to see my activities from another point of view. During this work, I changed my activities many times, and that's why it also was difficult, because usually when we prepare for our lessons or after school activities, we don't have so deep analyzer. It was rather impressive for me. And when you work with phase number 3, Capstone Project, before phase number 3, you will be able to see some of the Capstone projects of other educators around the world. I thought it's a great idea that I can see, and maybe I can take something, but at the end I understood that it was bad for me, because when I prepared, when I have the time for working with my videos, I tried to take something with other videos. So maybe it is not a good idea to show the Capstone project, the Capstone videos of other educators, but they have some, and you can use different resources and rubrics from National Geographic site. You can get inspired by other educators, and you can use some technologies during the process when you think about this project. So you try to do some steps, participate in a person and online workshops, and hone your skills. Then you need to use perspectives and learning frameworks, and then you need to show your activity. Then you need to choose one of them and make the whole plan of your activity and show the perspectives, scales, and learning frameworks, how they are working in your activity. And this video also should motivate and inspire other teachers, other educators to teach at a new level, to change something in their teaching process. Well, here you can see my contacts and information, but I would like to stop my presentation, but I don't want to stop here, and I would like to show you the site because I have opened it. 1 second. Well. Let me know if you can see, my screen. Well, it's here. Can you see?
The one,
Yes.
the one with your contact number?
No, I am showing you the National Geographic site.
No, I cannot see that. It's your contact number that's visible.
Okay. Now?
It's coming up.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
Okay, well, so here I would like to show you the National Geographic, well, what's wrong? National Geographic platform, nationalgeographic.org, and it can see the impact, the education, events, and funding opportunities. So for us, it's important to see education, because here we can see the programs, the resources, and some special options which are important for the educators. If you click professional development, here you will be able to see the program I have told you, educator network, where you can see some articles and some special tools, and educator certification program is here. You need to click learn more, and here you will see that the next invitation for the program will be in autumn. Online courses, I told you that now they have some of the courses, and the length of the courses is different. Here you can see some of them, but most of them will start in September and October also. And for example, the mapping is very nice online course. It is not so long like certification course, but they give you the opportunity to develop yourself also. It's pretty nice. And also I would like to show you the the grants and fellowship and the programs for students. It's here. 1 second. Yeah, classroom resources and students' experience. So here you will be able to find the videos which you can use during your lessons and after school activities, especially if they are connected with the exploration of the world. It's nice that here there is the special notification for which grade or for which group of students you can use these videos. The collection is huge, so you can join and you can see as many as you want. And here there is a magazine which you can also use not only for yourself but for your students to read some scientific articles. And the students' experience, as I told you, BRG, which is now for US program, Geo Challenge, and Explorer Classrooms, students' matinee. Here you can see many interesting things for the lessons, but to use them, you should you need to understand how to teach using the National Geographic site. That's why it's important to get the certified educator program certificate to use this knowledge effectively, because here you can see much information, but how to use it effectively, sometimes it needs to be learned. By the way, you can also use impact. Here there is also some information which is very important, and they have some videos and some information, some articles about interesting process in exploration. And also I would like to show you the account which you will have if you apply for a National Geographic certified educator program. It will be that way. And as I told you, during each phase, you will have, for example, phase number 1, you have different kind of videos, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 15 minutes of work, 20 minutes, and so on. When you watch this video, you have some tasks to do, and you need to have a tick to see that your phase is completed. So you need to watch everything, and you need to add the files, special files, working files to the platform. After that, you will have the notifications and you will have the announcements about feedbacks or about the chat with your mentor, and that way you continue and you go to phase number 2. Also, you have some videos. One of the videos is peer feedback, because you work with chat, you work with files of teachers who are in your group. And the last one is with Capstone Project, where you get the information, where you get all the files in one work. You share the tips, you have the video, how to get Capstone video, how download it, what must be in this video, how must your work change during the program. And after that, you here you can see some PDF files which you need also to add to your work. And you can see that sometimes 9 hours, sometimes 10 minutes, so it depends on. But the whole program will take probably 4 or 5 months for you. And I wanted to share with you, well, let me see. Yeah, I wanted to share with you the file. For me, it was very important to have this file. It is, well, one second. It is called the National Geographic Education Certification Evaluation Criteria. It is for the Capstone video and how it is checked. So here you can see the criteria, and you must understand that it's rather difficult to make a video, to make a 5-minute video to present your work using the new ideas of perspectives, scales, and learning frames. I did not have these files before applying for the program, and if the organizers of this webinar allow me to share with teachers, I would like to give it to see if you are ready to start working with this program, because it's rather very important, very effective, but very difficult, and well, has many interesting but difficult tasks. Well, I would say that way. Well, I am going to stop sharing my screen. I think I gave all the information. I presented all I know. So let me know if I can share the file here.
Yes, Alena, it would be lovely if you could share the files, and I will also share the files on Facebook so that people can use from there.
Okay, so I'm going to share this file, and you will be able to understand beforehand, before applying, if it is for you, if you have time, if you have forces for that. Well, if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer.
Yes, Alena, I have a question. Can you please explain the geomatony once again?
Yeah, well, if we speak about geometry, it is kind of, well, I can't say challenges, but maybe challenges when you invite one of the, not only explorer. Here there are some different kind of filmmakers, what else? Geographers, biologists, and they give your students the task. So not you start, you have the topic. Well, I am a teacher of English, and for example, I have the lesson about nature. And I can invite the scientist, and he or she gives my students a challenge, maybe to find out about the local animals, or maybe about local birds or something like that. So when you collaborate not only with your students, but when you collaborate with a person who knows this topic better than you. When we visit some of the museums of our city, we invited one of the guide from the museum, and we had a Skype session, and she showed us some of the items of the museum. And it is kind of students' matinee when you invite someone to your classroom.
Okay, it's nice. And can you share with us some of the interesting projects which your students underwent as part of this program?
Well, we had, yeah, we had, when I prepared the activities for the second phase, we had, for me, it was rather difficult to understand what to change, and we had the exploration of our city, of our town, and we had some interesting interactive activities with QR codes, because in Ivanovo city we have some places which had the signs with QR codes. So I asked my students to find the places, to scan the QR codes, and to give this information to us. After that, we made the plan for our local community, how we can share the information about these places with the students around the world. And we made a map with the plan, with the sites which are very important for the presentation. And sorry, unmute your microphone. And the third step was when I gave my students the pictures of the, can you hear me?
Yes, Alena, now we can hear you.
The part of the old Ivanovo picture, and I asked my students to find this place, to try to find this place, and to use this part of the picture, and to take another picture with the part of this picture, and then explain about this place, what was it before, what is it now, and show that they have found the place with themselves. So they have the old part of the picture, they have themselves, and they have the new picture and the information with QR code, and the information about this place. It was one of the activities we had about our local community. After that, we visited our city manager. We told him that we take part in the program, and we wanted to wanted to give some ideas how to develop our local community, and especially using our school magazine, and with local authorities. We had some special some special activities, some special event when we cleaned the park and even our city manager, even his workers took part in this event, and they also showed us that we have local community and that we can collaborate together. This was one activity about local community, and another one was also connected with digital tools. We had the activity with geography teacher and biology teacher, when we had some experiments, when we not only cleaned the parks, but we took water, we had some researches and tried to make it cleaner. We had the researches with a geographical map, because in Ivanovo we have a unique place. It is called confluention. It means that the meridians and parallels cross each other in a total number. So we have only 2 cities in Russia, which the confluence is in the city, in the place where people live. And we tried to show that this geographical and scientific phenomena is very important. And nowadays we have the monument at this point, at this place, and my students were involved in these research activities to show not only students but also the adults that they can change the situation. And nowadays this place is like a monument, and even tourists of different places come here and visit this point like a special place in geography also.
Great, Alena, thank you so much for your step-by-step presentation and your in details presentation. You really did an amazing job to present this all. And it was really interesting for me to hear all this, because being a National Geographic certified educator from 2016, really the first National Geographic certification, certified educator, along with my friend Larissa Tarasevich. It was so interesting to see the new features, and you did so much exploration to find out all the new features. Great job, thank you so much. And I liked so much that you had an opportunity to choose a mentor during your certification process who was accompanying you during the process. It is a really very good opportunity for a newcomer. Thank you so much once again.
For me, it's a great pleasure to know you in person, and it was a great surprise for me that so many talented people around the world, but the most important surprise, we have so many talented teachers in Russia, and we support each other, we can help each other. And nowadays, I want to tell you that mentoring is one of the features which is very important, not only in for teachers, mentoring is very important in every sphere, that we help each other. It's so perfect.
Absolutely agree. You're just amazing.
Any other questions? Well, if you don't have question, no problem. You know where to find me. I'm always ready to help you. I advise you to try, but think a little bit if you can do it right now, because I know how hard you work, especially my Russian friends. I know Pradeep does work brilliant.
Alena, I just wanted to add a few words about the fact that this certification really differs from a lot of other certification programs. And yes, it really has a lot of difficulties, but it is really worth participating and getting this certification program. And by the way, there is a big bank of ready lessons, ready lesson plans, which are ready there on the side. Just go and take anything that suits you, that you need.
If I had a chance to start it now, I would be scared. I wouldn't start. Helen,
Really?
Yeah, I've got a question. For example, if an educator started this certification and then gave up, didn't finish, what happens? What happens then?
I don't know because I didn't give up. And Helen, I am sure you know. I'm sure you know. I don't know exactly. I don't know. Maybe you will have a chance to restart or maybe to come back because it is also free. It's good that this certification program is free. But I want to tell you that in our group, we had maybe 20 teachers. But till the end, well, I can't say that all teachers could finish. So I don't know exactly.
Because I've got one teacher, a global friend, who started, but she didn't finish. She didn't receive the certificate, but she did not explain me what happens. If she quitted, I don't know how to restart again, or how do I finish this course?
I'm sure that she has got her account, and there they have the mentors, they have the how they can send the feedback. Probably she can ask what to do, because if she started, they have some steps, some phases completed. Maybe she needs only to have a capstone. Don't know.
Okay, thank
And
you.
I think that you need to wait till the next session of the certification. By the way, my mentor was Terry Smith, and he's among my Facebook friends, and you can just feel free to ask him any questions.
So Lucine can help everyone.
Anna, sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no worries. I just calmed down a little bit my little daughter. She was a bit noisy. And Alena, I want to ask, do we need to apply for mentors? Because, yeah, I'm the kind of person who tried 2 years ago, but I just postponed it because there was an issue about the webinars, which were taken like at 2 a.m. at my local time, I mean, and it was
well, you know, now in VK I have subscribed for some National Geographic channel, and I watch it even in Russian, and I have learned so many interesting things about sharks, yeah, about Australia, and many things. Well, I can't tell you that for me, but my friend Tina, she wanted to try and she invited me. I say, of course, why not? And I did not think about the program, about certification. I just wanted to try to taste. And when I started, I understand that I can't stop. I can't give up. I need to finish and to understand what to do. But I can't say that I use this platform so often, and it is platform number one for me. But when we have some collaboration with science teachers, especially around the world, I use it. And I know that many teachers around the world have their online courses. I can see the certificates and something like that. And when Subi asked me about this experience, I have come back to the platform, and now I understand that I will use videos, and maybe I will take some courses also. Not mentor, but some courses, yeah.
I saw the steps of the course, but I didn't know who my mentor was. So I didn't get anything about this.
for if you have the if you are applied for the program, you can choose because they have some of the mentors and you have time. You can watch their videos, you can listen to them, and you can choose the person when I can't say like suitable for you, but when you feel comfortable with him or her. And I could see the videos and I have chosen one of them.
I
So
didn't have this option. I don't know. I didn't know about mentors. So I just went through the course.
You have applied for the program, right?
Yeah, but it was, I tell you, it's something about webinars, and the time was...
Maybe. If it's kind of a webinar or online course, it's not a program for the certification. They have the mentors for the certification when they have the global project.
Okay, so Anna and Alena, I'm so sorry for interrupting in between, but we have an audience who is on Facebook Live right now. So I would love to bid them a goodbye. Agam can actually bid them a goodbye, and we will keep this session open in-house so that if you have individual doubts, we can discuss about that, and also for further plans, we can have an in-house discussion. But let us say a goodbye to people who are waiting on Facebook so that they don't remain stuck over there for us. So Agam, if you can just give a formal thank you to everyone.
I think, yeah, sure. I thank all the viewers and the members of our international community who have joined us in today's session. And I request all of you to fill the form, which is a feedback form floated in the chat box section. Kindly fill the form, and those who are willing to join the community can also fill the form which was earlier shared in the beginning of the session. So once again, I thank you all to have patience and to stay with us for long, and goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so
And you can ask
we are
questions